Internet! I'm Elliot the Purple-Haired Doofus, and welcome to The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Now, before I start reviewing this book in my normal manner, section by section, I would just like you to know that high fantasy is not my favorite genre. In fact, it's really, really low on my list. But that being said, I've read enough of this book to really grow to enjoy it and like what I'm reading. So let's just get right down to it, shall we? Today we are covering the prologue, chapters 1, 2, and 3. The prologue is all about quiet. That's it. And the different kinds of quiet there are. It also introduces us to a red-headed warrior guy, and it foreshadows death. Because what is a high fantasy story without the impending sense of dread? Chapter 1 begins with a barman named Kvote and his tavern, where all of his friends are telling stories about different warriors in battle, different creatures that they've fought against. Just kind of like fishing tales. I caught one this big! You know, that sort of thing. As they're telling their fantastical stories about all of the creatures that they fought against, their friend walks in. And I'm going to be honest with you, he looks a little familiar. They ask him exactly what happened, and that's when he tells them that he was attacked by one of these. Is it gone? Please tell me it's gone. I don't like spiders, okay? Okay, so this guy was attacked by a Skryel. And while they're describing exactly what the Skryel did to him and his horse, I'm starting to think that they're kind of like, they kind of remind me of robots with spider legs and knives at the ends of their legs. But this is high fantasy, so the knives are like claws and the robots are like magic. Woo! At this point, the book kind of teases at Kvote, the bartender's mysterious past. But only a little, and only a slight tease. Kvote is talking to his, I don't want to say barmaid, maybe bar helper, named Bast, and they're discussing why this friend of theirs was only attacked by one of the Skryel, when usually they travel in packs. A pack of scary spiders. So the next day, Kvote and Bast are having this awkward discussion about what to do about the Skryel. Chapter 2 is probably the most civil theft I've ever read about. You have this guy walking through the woods, and he gets approached by, let's say, a squad of military people, and they decide that they are going to take from this guy because they need what he has more because they are soldiers. But it's one of the most civil thefts ever, because as they are taking his nicer coat, they're giving him their old ratty coats so that he can still survive through the winter. And I'm just thinking, I want to compare these guys to Robin Hood, but I know that they're not Robin Hood because they're not giving to the poor, they're just stealing for themselves. The beginning of chapter 3 is kind of why I don't read a lot of high fantasy, because they're starting to talk all fancy-like, and I'm starting to get really lost in their doublespeak, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know what you're saying. Please make it clear right now. You're making me uncomfortable. In the bar, though, Kvote and everyone, all of his patrons, are singing a song about a tinker. And as they're singing the songs, we find out that Kvote knows way more lyrics than anyone else in the bar. But it just doesn't explain why. Don't worry, folks, it comes up later. I promise! As Kvote is walking around the bar and doing his normal duties, cleaning up after people, one of these said people come up to him and say, "Hey, aren't you the great warrior Kvote?" "Oh, you do me such a service, sir." "I am not Kvote, but I was such a fan that I decided to mask my look to look exactly like him. I actually have a tattoo of him on my chest and my back. Would you like to see it?" "No, sir, that's fine. I just thought you looked a little like him. Sorry to bother you." "Anytime, good citizen, anytime." Kvote ducks away, and he starts talking to his helper Bast, and he says, "Now Bast, if anyone asks about my history, here's what you tell them. I was a very boring person. I lived a mundane life. No one knows anything about me." And that's when you find out that Kvote is actually Kvote. And I'm thinking, couldn't he have come up with a more distinctive name? Really? The tavern closes early, and that's how our section ends for today. My question for you for today is, what is your favorite and least favorite genre of books? And I will have a more in-depth answer about that for you tomorrow. I don't actually know what book I'm going to be reading next, but once I do figure that out, I will let you know. And do not worry, I have about a month to figure that out. I have been the purple-haired doofus, reminding you to watch your big game radius. And I will see you all in the next chapters of The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Toodles!